Good day everyone, my name is Ryklief and I'm the co-founder and director of MistLabs Distribution. It's a privilege to be among leaders, innovators and change makers in the global vaping industry. Today's conversations are not just about where the market is now, they are about where it's going and how do we shape it. But firstly, I'd like to thank Co-Founders for the kind invitation to be part of today's speakers panel, and a special thank you to Leona and Sophia for the ongoing support and leadership. I'm here today representing MistLabs, and we are excited to share insights on the growth and innovation of the vape market in South Africa and the broader sub-Saharan region. As someone who has been in the vaping industry for the last 15 years and a director of the fast becoming leading vape distribution company, I have a few insights I would love to share with you all. The vape market in South Africa and sub-Saharan Africa is still a niche market, and in that lies amazing opportunities. If approached correctly, this region holds exponential growth potential. Consumers are becoming more aware, more selective, and more open to trying next generation products that are smarter, more sustainable, and above all, compliant. To understand where we are going, we must reflect on where we started. Twist was the first, if not the very first, e-cigarette company in South Africa. That early momentum helped us shape the local landscapes. But for the last few years, the same few brands have dominated the top three, such as Nasty, Alpha, etc. There's a clear gap in the market, and that gap calls for new, competitive and innovative devices from well-known and new brands that are able to bring next generation products to the table. Not only bring to the market what the consumers are wanting, but breaking the mold of the stagnant current market competition we are finding ourselves in for the last few years. There is a big business opportunities to be had here, if done correctly. Authorities in South Africa and across the region are now tightening regulations. There is an increased focus on compliance, safety, and truth in labeling. We cannot stress this enough. But for us at MistLabs, this isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. There's a need to import only high-quality compliant products that meet the standards being set locally and globally. Because made in China is not just a name, it's a label. And that label must represent excellence. Exporting strict compliant goods from China will help uphold the standards and safety that the STMA policymakers and international markets are working to protect. And going forward, we as MistLabs are planning to work hand in hand with Chinese policymakers and with our local regulatory bodies such as NRCS, CPA, and NCC. And also, customs help build a more sustainable vape ecosystem that ensures that the Made in China excellence label, along with the quality control and compliance, are being strictly implemented to not only protect the Chinese manufacturers or the local distributors, but mainly the end users. We are seeing a sharp rise in demand for smart devices, products that make life more convenient and more connected. We have been noticing a shift where consumers are excited about vapes entering the market that integrate apps, AI, and ChatGPT, and many more, where they are able to choose the levels of nicotine, flavors, and sweetnesses. There's also a growing interest in climate-conscious technologies. Things such as biodegradable plastics and safer lithium battery disposal solutions are no longer optional, they are expected. And most importantly, devices that are not only high quality, compliant, but are also cost effective, as the excise taxes here are high, so pricing needs to be reasonable. As the pricing for the EU don't always work the same for our region, as the cost of living is much lower than the EU or other countries. And speaking of cost effectiveness, to allow the possibility of low-income consumers to steer away from regular tobacco products, there is a high demand for low-puff devices, such as 600 puffs, 800 puffs, 1000 puff, which is more financially feasible to these specific demographic market with these low puff devices. So we would love to see more brands keeping this in mind for the new gen products. This market is ready for more than just products. It needs presence. At MistLabs, we are planning to spearhead expos and market activations, not just in Cape Town, but across the South African and the Sub-Saharan region. Expos where not only distributors, vape enthusiasts, retailers, but even the consumers can have first-hand experience of being invited into the world of vaping. And all of the latest products on the market and in the pipeline to not only keep up to date, but to get more familiar with these Chinese brands that they were always buying blindly of. Creating a vibrant vape ecosystem within the region is imperative. We are also talking about pop-up stores, brand marketing campaigns, and even education-focused outreach. And we invite brands to collaborate with us on these initiatives. Together we can build stronger and more connected, consumer-minded communities. To help steer people away from regular tobacco products should be our number one priority towards a better smoking alternative. To succeed in this market, the formula is simple. Bring strictly compliant, safe, high quality, cost effective, smart next generation products. Embrace smart innovation and commit to activating the market the right way. This region is ready. Let's meet the moment together, and together we become the industry disruptors of the future of vaping. Once again, thank you to Two First, and thank you to Leona, and thank you all for your time and attention today. We at MistLabs are excited about what's to come in the future. Let's build this future together.